Okay, so we've talked at length about iBuyers, selling your home to Open Door, Zillow, any of the other iBuyers out there. But today, we're going to talk about listing with those same online real estate companies, whether it's Clever, Redfin, Ideal Agent. We're going to talk about what it's like to list with an online brokerage rather than use your local real estate agent. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Zach Walker. I am your Texas local lender, and today we're going to talk about listing with online listing services like Redfin, Clever, Ideal Agent, so on and so forth. There's a ton of different agencies out there that offer you a genuine savings on listing your home with an online brokerage. For instance, Redfin advertises a 1% listing fee. Well, on paper, that looks fantastic, right? But is it really? Today we're going to dive into what it's really like to list with your online brokerage. What is Redfin? Redfin was founded in 2004 and has served over 640 million real estate clients, claiming to have managed more than $37 billion worth of transactions since its inception. The way it works is it advertises a 1% listing where you list your house with them. You don't have an active real estate agent, but rather an online service. They then list your property through the local MLS system. Thus, you get the marketing and the exposure for 1/3 of the price. Is it worth it? How does it work? What are the hidden fees? Those are all great questions. I've never listed with Redfin, but I did read a boatload of reviews, and I'll tell you this, doesn't seem to be exactly what it appears. Many people in their reviews talk about not having an agent to specifically talk to coming with its own set of challenges. Let me ask you a question. We're in the hottest market we've ever been in, right? Houses go so fast. Yesterday, I was looking at a flip in Greenville that had been sent to me the day before, and the minute I get in touch with the agent, it's already gone. It hadn't been there 24 hours. I didn't even have a chance to run comps on it, do my due diligence, and it's already gone. So what would that look like if you didn't have somebody to talk to? If you list your house with the computer, click, 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 right? And then there it goes. It's on the market. People start blowing you up, right? Like they want to come see your house. And if you don't have a local real estate agent, I can imagine that would be very stressful. The second part of that is you don't have a local professional that knows your area, that knows your market, and that can walk you through the process. What are the difference in the offers? If you get 3 offers, one has an appraisal waiver, one doesn't. One has a $500 option period for 7 days, and one doesn't. One's a VA loan, one's a conventional loan, and one's an FHA loan. What are you going to do? What are the difference in those offers? How are you going to evaluate those? Well, I hope you're an expert because Redfin's not going to be there to help you. Another thing I don't particularly love about Redfin is online, they advertise a 1% brokerage fee. I just pulled up their website right here. Boom, pull it up. Redfin, list for 1%. Great, 1%. But when I dive into it and I really start looking, it's not 1%. It's 1.5%. And then they try to do is they try to get you to back off the commission for the buyer's agent to 2.5%, which is where they get that 0.5 point difference. Not only is it shady, but putting in a listing at 2.5% for the buyer's agent is not going to go very well for you. Trust me, I've tried it. The buyer's agent is going to want that full percent. Why? They're showing their client a bazillion properties in this market. They've probably written up 4,672 offers at $1 billion over asking price, and they've lost every single bidding war because somebody from California brought $1 million over asking price, right? Obviously, I'm being facetious, but the concept is not facetious at all. It's very real, and it's exactly what's happening in the market. The truth is, to qualify for the 1% listing fee, you also have to buy a home through Redfin within a 12-month period of time from the date that you sell your house. So it's really just a bait and switch, and they're out there fishing. So let's talk about why it's important for you to actually put a fair compensation for the buyer's agent. Your real estate agent gets in touch with you and say, hey, we're listing your house, and we recommend a 2.5% commission. Okay. right? Like I am one that advocates for clarity and honesty in commissions, right? But here's the problem. In today's market, right, agents are needing to be incentivized to show your house because it's so nuts, right? If you want the agent to show your house first, why would you discount their commission? It doesn't make sense to me. Redfin also has what's called a minimum commission fee, meaning there is a minimum amount that 1.5% better equal, or you're paying more than 1.5%. In Texas, that average is $3,700. What does that mean? That means that any house under $370,000, you're automatically going to have to pay more because their minimum transaction rate is $3,700. Again, dishonesty in their advertising and a pretty shady business practice, if you ask me. So when I list with Redfin, do I actually have an agent? The answer to that question is yes. How do I know that? When I was a real estate agent, I was recruited by Redfin. Obviously turned them down. I own my own brokerage, but I understand their process and how it works. So you do have an actual real estate agent. However, that agent is paid a salary rather than commission. So they get paid the same amount of money whether they give you great service or terrible service. They have way more clients because they have a volume business model, and their compensation isn't tied to their performance for you. Whereas a traditional real estate agent, their compensation is tied to the price that they get for your home, how quickly they do it, because that's when they get paid, and quite frankly, how well they perform. And so the reality is having a salaried Redfin agent is going to be absolutely bonkers compared to a traditional real estate agent who is there to work for you. They have a fiduciary responsibility to you. They're there to protect you. They take agency with you. You're also going to have more remote in the process. What do I mean by that? I mean that you're going to have your local Redfin agent, I use that term loosely, but you're also going to have tons of people involved in the process that are nowhere near us. They don't know the market. They don't know the people. They don't have access to you. You don't have access to them. And they advertise this team as a more efficient model, but I'm not entirely sure if that's actually true. I don't know. Have you had an experience with Redfin? What has your experience been? Leave a comment below. Redfin also offers what's called a Redfin concierge service package. What does that mean? It should be what you get from everybody. It means you're going to pay 2.5% to get normally what a traditional real estate agent is going to give you anyways. And you're still going to have all the issues that you've had with Redfin from start to finish. The last side of this model is the big boy model is what I call it, right? Houses over $1 million. On those, you're going to get the Redfin Premier and you're going to list for 1.5%. But again, at $1 million, that's a big price point. You want a local agent to help walk you through that process. Redfin, much like Opendoor, has an iBuyer program as well, where they could come in, and a lot of times they do this when they list your homes and they try to offer to buy it from you. And they'll be happy to buy it with a 12% fee added to your home. That means literally 12% of the sales price of your home goes straight back to them. That's double your standard commission. Goes straight back to Redfin as a fee for buying your home at a quote fair market value. This whole iBuyer internet real estate thing doesn't really make sense to me. You've got access to tons of competent, quality local real estate agents that do this full time, that have intimate knowledge of your local market. They have your best interest in mind at all times, and they have a fiduciary responsibility to make sure that you are protected and covered when they take agency with you. And so ultimately, these iBuyers, online listings, Opendoor, Redfin, Clever, they're out there. Discount brokerages will always be around. There's always going to be someone willing to discount their service, but odds are you're going to get what you pay for. I've found that to be the case in my life throughout all 35 years. In every case, you get what you pay for. Look, if it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, it's probably going to be a duck. And anybody that says they can give you the same thing someone else is giving you for a lesser price, they're probably not telling you the truth. That's just not good business, and I've found that not to be really possible in most cases. Again, I'm Zach Walker, your Texas local lender. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. If you've listed with Redfin, I'd love to hear your experience. Stay tuned for more great content. We'll see you soon.